Hello everybody. Today we're doing a video that's a little different today. Um just as a quick little statement I want to make before we get started on the video is that as of recording this video on June 10th, 2026, it is my final day of my freshman year slash ninth grade year in high school. Yeah, this is my first year in high school. This is the last day of school for ninth grade. So yeah, that's something to be a little proud of. So yeah, um, now now today's video, as I stated, it's a little different today because we're going to be doing a tour video of the park build I constructed in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now Jurassic World Evolution 3 actually came out I think it actually came out in October of last year, actually. However, I don't think I was able to purchase the game, of course. Of course, I was how should I okay. So I wasn't able to unfortunately I'm not able to get the third Jurassic World Evolution game right now. So as of now I'm just gonna be playing on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Besides, this game really holds up 4 years later, honestly, which is amazing in my opinion. You see, we're gonna be doing a few more what I would like to call wild card videos, for lack of a better word, where I do gameplay videos and reaction videos. Of course, I have been doing those Darman reaction videos a little while back, but look at the Suchomimus, guys. Low key, or should I say high key, I actually like the leopard texture for the Suchomimus. I actually like the default leopard texture it has. I think this is based off like promotional material for the first Jurassic World film, but I like the design really, in my opinion. Yeah. But as I was saying, yeah, the last Starman reaction video I made was all the way back in Easter time of this year. So it's a little while back. Because of that, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more Darman reaction videos, but also gaming videos as well. Not just as filler, but to also like entertain you guys with like additional content. Um, Today's video, as I said, it's going to be a tour of the uh, the 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 map build I made for a Jurassic World Isla Nublar on the 1993 Isla Nublar box map in the game. Now, technically, there's like the 2015 Isla Nublar builds, but that one's way smaller than like this specific version of the 1993 map, and besides, it's literally just different parts of the island, anyways. But yeah, for this tour video, we're gonna be this is gonna be a first-person tour video to make it more authentic. If you were actually visiting Jurassic Park, how the park might have looked like in real life in the Jurassic universe before the Indominus Rex incident in the events of the first JW film. Um, so we're only starting the tour. So without further ado, let's begin. Now I'm really sorry if the audio is like really loud. You guys are able to like turn down the volume in case it ever comes off as just a little loud. So I apologize. Let's begin with the tour. Yeah. Just as a quick note, I say like I'm okay. I'm really sorry for like if like the audio is really loud, but I'm actually recording on my brother's PC setup. So I really don't know how to use the audio on his PC because usually I record on his laptop, my brother's laptop, not his PC. But yeah, let's begin. So over here is the JW arrival point. Oh, sorry about that. Hold on, guys. Just give me a moment. Just let me get my water bottle really quickly. It's literally in the table over there. Oh, this is the last thing. I'm sorry. I'll be back. So yeah, yeah. All right. So this over here is the JW arrival building. This is where like you generally come in to the park, or like if you're departing. Now I genuinely have no idea what this thing is supposed to be. Like, it reminds me of the Sydney Opera House or whatever on earth it's called. But I really have no idea what this thing is supposed to be. Like, I have no idea if this is like an airport, like an airport building, like with the buildings and like the harbors, the main like commercial harbors, or like the guests come in from like the ferries in the movie. Well, I have no idea what this thing is. Yeah. No clue. Yeah. So as you're gonna see, wait, hold on. If you guys know what this building is supposed to represent, please let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, so as you can see over here, there is a lot of emergency shelters and restrooms. And I am not joking at all. There is so many emergency shelters and restrooms. It actually blows me away of how many restrooms and bunkers I put in here. Yeah. There is a lot of these things. And there's also a few gift shops and restaurants and amenities in general, etc., etc. In the after you depart from the ferries or the private airport on the islands. So like if you're hungry or if you want to just get something in general before you set out or leave from the park, these are the buildings for you. Over here, yeah, I added 2 enclosures to like give you like an idea of what you're gonna see in the park. These are herbivore dinosaurs, pretty magnificent beasts. Oh, over there is an Oranosaurus, however you say it. So yeah, pretty impressive herbivore dinosaurs, but there's gonna be a lot more, even more impressive creatures as we set out into the park. I just had to drink some water. For this one, I put in Oranosaurus and Brachiosaurus. Um, I apologize if you're not able to get like a good view of the Brachys, but there's going to be a lot more later down the line, so you don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, as you can see, I used the 2001 cosmetic texture for the Brachys from Jurassic Park 3 in, well, 2001. We also put in a few Ankies over there. So yeah, yeah, we're not gonna spend too long with these two. So these two enclosures. So yeah. I really apologize if like you're not able to get a good view of the dinosaurs, but hopefully soon I can get like be able to get this map available on Steam. So oh, you can see two Brachys over there. So like you guys can check out the park I made for yourselves. Yeah, that's a Brachy over there. Oh, another one over here. Oh, yeah, two more over there. That's another Oranosaurus. Yeah, as you can see, you can't really see the Ankies from here, which I really apologize, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot more Ankies later down the line. So yeah. As you can see, more emergency shelters and restrooms. Uh, Heck, you can even see the aviary from over here. Sweet. All right, let's get a better view, shall we? Oh, the monorails. We're gonna be riding those in just a moment. In this enclosure is Nigersaurus, and hold on. As well as Stegosaurus and Maiasaura. The Stegos actually use the skin texture from 1997's The Lost World Jurassic Park. So yeah, little cool detail. So yeah, there's some Nigersaurs over there. Yeah, we're almost finished with this part of the park. Yeah, we're almost finished with this part of the enclosure, but yeah, we're almost of the park, so yeah, we're gonna finish this part up soon. Yeah, the monorail overhead. Holy crap, the monorail is really close to to the to the to the viewing gallery, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah, I know you guys weren't able to get a good view of the Nigersaurus or the the Myosaur, but let's just get a good look at them really quickly. Holy goodness, that is a little loud. And over there is a Stego. So yeah, you get to see a Stego and a Nigersaur up close. Now isn't that neat? Yeah, it's a little loud. Well, for me it is. But yeah. Or here's Myosaur. Yeah, ooh, a little intimidating. But yeah, that's about it in this section of the park. And now we're going to be riding the monorail. The monorail over there near the arrival point, that would take us to the zip line attraction. But we'll be taking this monorail instead to Main Street, where most of the attractions are held. Oh, yeah, I think this probably took us to the... Hold on, I think I chose the wrong monorail. Yeah, yeah, but sure, let's go ride the zipline attraction. As you can see, a pair of brackies, another one. There's some Coryphosaurs down there. And yeah, for like the attractions for some reason, there's like this one like woman who's like speaking in like all Romance languages, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and French, as well as German, Deutsch, aka Deutsch, and Chinese. I think it's probably Mandarin though. I'm not sure. I have no idea what type of Chinese it is. It could be Mandarin. It could be some form of Mandarin or Cantonese. I don't know. Let's go ride the zipline again. I think maybe Japanese as well. I have no clue. I'm not sure about that. But she basically says like if you have like medical conditions, don't ride on like the zipline or some crap like that. As you can see, that one was that was a para. I used all three textures to the parasaurs from like Jurassic World Dominion. But hey, here's an Anki. Here's an Anki up close, because like you guys weren't able to see it in the other enclosure. As you can see, I used the JP3 Ankylosaurus design from 2001. So yeah. Yeah, just ignore that. There's actually a viewing log over here. So yeah, we're gonna be moving on from from the zipline attraction to the main street this time, actually. Yeah, yeah, uh, now I would take the zip line. Now I would take the uh, the monorail again to get from to get to Main Street, but I did add a path leading to said location. So we'll just be heading down to Main Street for this path. I think it'll actually save us a little more time, honestly, by just heading to Main Street. And besides, there's a couple of attractions on the way to here. As you can see, the monorail from the arrival points, that's where it goes, over there. But yeah. As you can see, more restrooms and emergency shelters over here. Nothing special, really, in this part. And over here is an attraction that was tried to based on the Gentle Giant's petting zoo in the first JW movie. Now, of course, now in that movie, there was like young children can like play and touch with like baby herbivore dinosaurs. Now, there's no like baby herbivore dinosaurs in like in like either of the first two Jurassic World Evolution games. However, in the third game, they added baby dinosaurs, which is cool. Now the reason why we're entering this attraction specifically, preferably, is because these dinosaurs are so darn small. Like this one, a Lystrosaur. Like technically it's not a dinosaur, but oh well. Lystrosaurs, whatever you want to call these little guys. You actually played Ark Survival Evolved. In that game I actually like to. I know I sound borderline psychotic and psychopathic and like very borderline, like this sounds like very morbid borderline, but I actually like kill a lot of Lystros, not just for their meats and hides in the Ark, but also for my pleasure if I'm in like God mode. I mean, like these things are able to like pick up berries, so I don't think it's anything of like a. So I think I might tame them when I like play Ark again. Okay, get out. Ugh, finally. But Ark is a story for a whole nother day. Ark Survival Evolved is a story for another day. Over here is the Morris Intrepidus. Yeah, that's like a small Tyrannosaurus, which honestly sounds like a creature from Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park, honestly. But yeah. Asilophysis, another Morris Intrepidus. Like the Morris Intrepidus honestly sounds like a creature from like the 2005 like King Kong. Yeah, I'm not joking. The Morris Intrepidus actually sounds like some mammal, beast, or arachnid or whatever from like Peter Jackson's 2005 King Kong universe. Oh yeah, I didn't know there was like these special like employees only doors. Didn't know that. But yeah, this is what. Oh god, the sun is so strong from this angle.
Suffices. Help to make this opportunistic carnivore a nimble and tireless threat, whether it chooses to hunt alone or as part of an exceptionally deadly pack.
Oh, that there is William Roberts. He's a British narrator. No, wait, he's like a British actor, essayist, book critic, and author. He's the yeah, he actually voiced the 2000 unabridged audiobook for Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park, made in 2000. It was released in the United Kingdom, and I don't think it was released in Europe outside of.
Despite its minute size, Compsognathus is an accomplished predator. More commonly known as the compy, this nimble little carnivore is one of, if not the, fastest bipedal dinosaurs to have ever existed.
Yeah, that's him. I don't think it was ever released out in Europe outside of the UK or North America or elsewhere in the world. But there's actually a lot of uploads of the audiobook on YouTube if you want to go check them out. Um yeah, however, actual physical copies of William Roberts's audiobook are really rare. Physical copies are really rare to come across
During the
nowadays.
Permian-Triassic extinction 252 million years ago, over two-thirds of terrestrial life was wiped out. One species to survive that cataclysmic event was Lystrosaurus.
Yeah, that's him. Something I didn't realize until like a few weeks ago is that he actually passed away earlier last year, and I think it was April, which is really sad. Rest in peace, William Roberts. He's a legend. Rest in peace. He's with Tung Tung Sahur, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying any disrespect or anything. Like, I appreciate the guy. I think he was probably like a chill dude, but I actually think he's probably chilling with Tung Sahur right now. But all jokes aside, rest in peace. This dude was a legend. But yeah. Yeah, that's about it in this part of the attraction. So yeah, yeah, that was why we had to go into like the enclosure itself. Now the dinosaurs, of course, like they can't hear or see us, but it's just like a way to like get to see the dinosaurs up close, apart from like clicking on their profile. As you can see, more bunkers and restrooms, but yeah. Yeah, over here is yeah, there's the monorail over there. Yeah, but over here in the foregrounds, while we're here, it's actually these are actually some more amenities. Nothing too special. So yeah. Yeah, those are the same buildings we just passed. Some more bunkers, more businesses. But yeah, this isn't technically part of Main Street. Well, actually, it kind of is part of the Main Street, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I guess it is part of Main Street actually, or at least like very close to Main Street. Hold on, guys. I think there's like a easier pathway to get over there. Hold on, guys. Yeah, over here is an attraction. this isn't in like the Jurassic World universe. This isn't in like the Jurassic franchise or anything. It's a simple attraction I call Dryosaurus Highlands. Um, in this attraction, this attraction is, speaking of which, of course it's home to the Dryosaurus, but I'm also what's the other thing called? Oops, just ignore that. I think that's someone yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, just someone in my brother's Discord. I'm not sure if he even knows that person. Just ignore that little notification. Um, and the other dinosaur, apart from, but back on topic. The other dinosaur alongside Dryosaurus that lives in here is Homolocephale. I think that's a Pachycephalosaurid. This thing's like really small. Holy crap. Yeah, this attraction is, this is actually, fun fact, this actually was like, I think the first, dinosaur enclosure that I actually managed to complete in this build. The second one is, Tyrannosaurus Kingdom over there with the pine
With
trees.
no obvious defensive mechanisms, the Dryosaurus would have relied upon its agility and speed to flee from fearsome Jurassic predators, such as Ceratosaurus and Allosaurus.
Yeah, William Roberts, he gives like some cool facts about like certain dinosaurs. Like, even if these dinosaurs take like liberties from how they act or appear in real life, I think he actually mentions real life facts about these creatures. Or he would speak about like a fictional in-universe facts of a dinosaur to help you like understand the lore, like the Lophosaurus. So yeah,
In addition to its teeth and a beak well suited to cropping vegetation, Dryosaurus also has pouch-like cheek structures that prevent the herbivore from losing food while it eats.
thank you, William Roberts. Yeah, let's continue with the tour. As I was saying, the third other attraction that I managed to complete is the Mosasaurus Lagoon, which is I know you can't see it from over here. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a good look at it from the viewing platforms. But it's right next to the Tyrannosaurus Kingdom. I think some of like the non-dinosaur like over there. But like I think one of the first other like like non-dinosaur like attractions slash facilities I made is that I placed is the Innovation Center, as you can see over there, and the hotels, or as I like to call it, the Safari Lodge. Yeah, the Safari Lodge over here. This is actually one of the very first structures I built. And I know that this attraction, the Cretaceous Cruise, is like really close proximity to everything, but that actually came later, honestly. Yeah, like this cool little features that like you kind of get to see like the, oh yeah, you get to see the dinosaurs from that other attraction, the Compies and the Coelophysis, like the Coelophysis and the Listros and whatnots, the monorail stations. Oh, you can even see a couple Dryosaurs and Homolocephales from here. well, their outline, of course, because like it's so far, and I clicked on toggle highlight. But yeah, we're going to get to see the creation labs in just a moment and later on in the tour. But yeah, this the Cretaceous cruise here there used to be the creation labs before they got moved to the north side of the park. Um, yeah, I think we'll get to the Cretaceous cruise last, but yeah, there used to be the creation labs before I had to move them north. I actually intended the creation labs to sort of like coexist with each other. Like I think they were like over here, like in this part, like over here, somewhere from here to over here, I believe. But because like they interfered with like the space overall, I decided to move them further north. There also used to be a lagoon hatchery and a couple aviary hatcheries, but those really had no purpose. Once I got done with the aviary and the Mosasaurus lagoon, so those got deconstructed ultimately. In fact, this is actually like, funnily enough, the Cretaceous cruise and the very first two enclosures you saw at the beginning of the video, those were actually some of the very last additions I made to the map, which is honestly crazy, considering that that the that the that the that the arrival slash departure hub is like part of one of the first like buildings I made. Albeit it did update over time with like as I progressed with the build. When dinosaurs ruled the earth. A few biosyn decorations I put over here. Some more over here. Another emergency shelter, because why not? An amber decoration. And a John Hammond statue over here. Rest in peace, David Attenborough. Yeah. It just ignored the notifications of my like brother's friends like hopping on different Steam games. But back on topic. Rest in peace, David Attenborough, the actor who played John Hammond. Rest in peace. Jurassic Park. Well, I mean, technically it should say Jurassic World, but oh well. Innovation Center, as you can see here. It was actually the very first building I ever constructed on the map. The decorations also came way later. These are actually some of the last final touches I made after the final few dinosaur enclosures. Spinoskeleton over here. Some restrooms. And a few statues of a T-Rex family. Trike family. Stego family. Even is this? Boba. Endorsed by BTS. No, I'm joking. I don't hate BTS or anything. I'm trying to like. Yeah. I'm not trying. I don't hate them. Just like that was just okay. Yeah, that was a stupid joke. But yeah, let's continue with the tour. Over here is a JP1 style mural. Holy crap, did they use AI to enhance this picture? Because, like, why on earth did the Parasaurolophuses look like LSD hallucinations? Holy cannoli. Yeah, some more fossil up here, like, murals or whatever. I think this is like bottled water, I think. Oh yeah, dried fried fish. Hey, it's a restaurant. And over here, it's actually a kind of a interesting location. Um, it's the residential bungalow of Simon Masrani, a character from the first Jurassic World film. The CEO of Jurassic World, during the events of the first JW film. His house is just that he stays on while he's in the park. It's basically around the cicada grove, as you can see. And it's surrounded by some electrified light slash medium steel fencing. And over there, as you can see, hold on. It's a pond over here. It's kind of a pond. A little jungly, in my opinion, but it fits the vibe of Isla Nublar, you know, guys? Yeah, this is also a very early structure I developed. Yeah, yeah, this came significantly before the Cretaceous cruise was finalized. So yeah. So yeah. This is what the pond looks like. Right, some fountain decorations over here. DNA structure, decoration. So yeah. Let's go check out the T-Rex Kingdom. Here, I based it off, Isla Sorna in the 1997, Lost World Jurassic Park. In the... north, I think it was the northeastern side of the island in Isla Sorna, probably. So you can see, that there is, Roberta, aka Rexy. Whatever you want to call her. Just give her a moment to pop out of the underbrush, and we'll be able to get a good look at her. Yeah, she'll come out any second now. Okay, you know what? Alright, let's go to the neighboring viewing platform, shall we? Yeah, that's her over there. It's an alright look from here, but you can't really see her well. Yeah, boy, that was a little loud. Yeah, the roars are a little loud. So I apologize. Oh, and there she is. Roberta herself. Which I used the 2022 Jurassic World Dominion skin texture.
Tyrannosaurus Rex boasts one of the greatest bite forces ever recorded. Not only can this powerful predator's jaws easily shatter bones, but a single bite from T-Rex is enough to crush a car.
Thank you, William Roberts. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hold on, let's just get one last view of her really quickly. Before we decide to continue on with our tour. Yeah, this is what Roberta would look like up close. Sorry about that. Oh crap. So sorry about that. I'm still trying to figure out the controls. Sorry about that, guys. Really sorry. So yeah, this is what she looks like up close. Oops, sorry. Alright, over here is a golf zone, some VR place, fossil zone, which is like, which I think is kind of like a museum, or like, where like people can see like dinosaur fossils and like other extinct prehistoric megafauna. Well, yeah, this is the remote viewing platform in the Mosasaur Lagoon. Yeah, cool little fact about the, okay, I wouldn't really say cool, yeah, it's a little unfortunate actually, as a matter of fact. But they're yeah, hold on, guys. But they're actually there actually used to be two mosasaurs in the lagoon to keep each other like company, like mutual friends, you know. Or maybe like maybe they're a thing. Maybe they were a thing. I don't know. But actually one of the mosasaurs actually died of I think it was either starvation or starvation by accident or natural causes. As I stated before, considering I had to like destroy the Mosasaur Lagoon to make way for the Cretaceous cruise, and because like I don't think there was much space put in the aviary or lagoon hatcheries. Wasn't able to get a replacement. So it's only just one mosasaur now, which is kind of sad, honestly. Yeah, as you can see as to why on earth there's a few floodlights, it's actually because originally the map was like so god darn.
Thank you for joining us here today at our astonishing lagoon facility. Are you ready to find out what lies underneath the waves? We hope so, because you may well get wet.
Ooh, a little ominous there. A little bit of aura farm you're doing there, William Roberts. Cool little aura farming. Cool little aura farming, Mr. Roberts. But oh, I didn't know you could actually vividly see like the sky from here. Yeah, as you can see,
Beneath the
that's...
surface of the water, deep in the depths of prehistory, lie magnificent marine marvels. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed.
Oh, guys, hold on, wait. Oh, I think it's gonna eat now. I think it's gonna eat a shark. Hold on, I'm not sure. Sorry if it's a false alarm. Oh. Let's get a good view of this. I think it might be ready to eat. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I know we're having like, Oh, here it is. Here she is. Yeah, the one that's still alive, which is the one you see, that one's the first mosasaur I bred. The second one is the one that unfortunately died. It's honestly a little tragic. Holy crap, that is loud. Oh. Yeah, this is what she looks like up close. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah. But let's go continue with the rest of the park. Just some more restaurants over here. As you can see, nothing too special. I actually think I had a steak. I had a steakhouse somewhere. I forgot where it was though, unfortunately. It was here somewhere though. Yeah, I think I just so happened to make like a steakhouse, but yeah, I don't know where it is in the map. I'm not sure where it is. Look, Mark, I made a steak. A steak? Yes. Imagine if Frontier made like a. Imagine if Frontier made like a pizza restaurant, like a pizza parlor, and like the in like Jurassic World Evolution 3. I'm not sure if they did. Probably not, but imagine if they did. Look, Mark, I made a pizza. Look, Mark, I made a steak. A steak? Yes. Yes, Mark. Alright, I'll stop with the... Okay, I'll stop with the invincible brain rot memes. Like, I'm not a quote-unquote, well, LARPer, even if that sounds like a slur. Oh look, it's the Gallimimus Valley over here. That's nice. Do like the Invincible franchise, like, I'm not really into Invincible. visible. So yeah, to all those brain rotted TikTok girls, I'm not pointing it out to anyone. Like, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. I'm not. I am definitely not pointing fingers at anyone. But if there are like those like very sensitive like TikTok girls for some reason who are like YouTube tourists or like whatever, then like please don't call me a LARPer. Besides that. Besides, LARPer genuinely sounds like a slur. Hey, look, it's a pteranodon. Okay, let's talk. Let's stop talking about quote unquote LARPing.
The
Let's
long,
continue.
slender beak of the pteranodon is comprised of solid, bony margins that project from the base of the jaws and end in a sharp point. This gives these pterosaurs the ability to masterfully scoop with their beaks to capture fish.
Yeah. Similarly, I used Oh, what is that? Am I clipping through a person? Oh my god, that is uncanny. This is the aviary over here. Some more emergency shelters and restrooms and whatnot, but yeah. Yeah, as I say it, I still opted to go for to the Lost World appearance of Sorna. But yeah. Let's continue with the tour. No more no more talking about LARPing in general. Especially towards like animes. I know Invincible isn't of anime, but yeah. LARPing is pretty like common among like anime nowadays for some reason. I don't know why. But let's focus on the tour. Let's not shame people for who they are. Because that would be cyberbullying. Imagine how cold the aviary must get at night. That's something I realized, is that I actually put in like Jurassic Park aviaries for some reason, which is a total accident, but yeah. Oh well. Imagine how cold the aviary must get at night. Brr. Imagine. Apart from a pteranodon, I also put in dimorphodon in the enclosure in the aviary, as you can see here. I used the 2022 skin texture from Jurassic World Dominion, and I gotta say, up close, this design really looks pretty good, honestly. Looks pretty cool. The whole enclosure's atmosphere slash aesthetic. Oh yeah, that's a pteranodon. That's the default texture. And not gonna lie, the texture for these not gonna lie, but the appearance of like the aviary that I put in here, it looks pretty chill in my opinion. It actually looks kind of like something you would expect for Pteranodon to live in. This feels very Jurassic-y / Cretaceous-y, in my opinion, which is really cool. Has this cool taiga, this more temperate taiga / subalpine, alpine or whatever appearance, like this cool taiga appearance, which is actually on par with Lost World, as a matter of fact, which is really cool in my opinion. Yeah, just some more emergency shelters and viewing galleries. I mean, you guys pretty much get the point. Yeah, over here is, it's actually, hotels. It's actually a hotel, like, area, similar to Safari Lodge. This one is called the hold on, just give me a moment to think. This one's called the High Top. It's called the High Top. Oh, wait, hold on. The High Top Towers. Basically, it's based off to some one hotel area in Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park. Not the movie, but 1990 novelization that the movie was based on, that not too many people actually talk about right now. But basically, it was basically like these kind of like these Robinson Crusoe type hotels, like high in the aviary, just so yeah, nothing too special here. And there's an emergency shelter over there. So yeah. What the hell? What in the? Yeah, this actually happens this actually happened a few times before, but a few dinosaurs actually escape somehow, which I really don't know how. But yeah, it's time to go track them. It's time to go tranquilize them and take them back home. We'll continue with the tour in a moment. So yeah, we'll continue with the tour in just a moment. While we fly over the park, be free to like take a good look of the park in general, as I fly overhead. Yeah, it's a little loud, so sorry about that.
Contact confirmed.
what actually kind of gets me is that, like, is how the actual, like, how on earth do these dinosaurs actually, like, how on earth do these dinosaurs actually, like, get that far from, like, their enclosure? Like, look at this. How does it get that far? Is there the reason why no one is, like, freaking out, really? The reason why no one's, like, really, freaking out is,
Picking up asset.
it's because, the fact that,
Heading to pick up the asset.
for sandbox mode, for some reason, which is kind of good of a good thing in my opinion, is that, dinosaur escapes are turned off, so, but dinosaurs aren't going to, like, threaten, like, your park, or they're going to, like, try to hurt or kill anyone, or anything like that, so, it's completely fine. Yeah, I'm actually think I'm gonna have to, like, do a separate, kind of like a part 2 tour where I like do the, where I like do, where I essentially do the,
Asset transportation underway.
or essentially do like the vehicle tours, which is, I think it's gonna be a whole nother video, but let's just focus on the main attractions for now, the main facilities. And in this attraction is actually the Indominus Rex. Well, 2 of them actually. There was actually a sibling in the film that was mentioned. It got slaughtered by the Indominus though. So yeah. That's a little dark. It's never elaborated apart from that, but it is sort of dark to think about. Highkirk, genuinely, I kind of wonder if like William Roberts has to, like, if he's gonna, like, say anything about the Indominus or not. Let's just stay in the viewing galleries for a little bit to see if he says anything.
A ginormous predator with astonishing intelligence, unfathomable strength, and the miraculous ability to conceal itself. Indominus Rex adds a thrilling new chapter to the chronicles of prehistory.
Oh yeah, he actually does. They actually gave Robert some lines about the Indominus, which is really cool in my opinion. Yeah, I'm really sorry if the volume's really too loud. For me, it is. Holy crap! That is oh my goodness! That is such an astonishing close look of the Indominus.
An amalgamation of the most fearsome, cunning, and dangerous predators to have ever walked the earth, Indominus Rex is a spectacular hybrid unlike anything the world has ever seen.
Yeah, this thing's really massive. Yeah, we're almost finished with the tour. Yeah, that's about it in this section of the park. Something I never realized until finishing this build is how absolutely enormous this build is. Like, I guess there's some space I could probably put in, like I could have put in here, but I'm not sure what I could have like legit put here though. I don't think there's like anything I really could have put in here that I know of. If you have any suggestions of what I should do with all this space over here, please let me know. Yeah, as I was saying, towards earlier on in the video, these are the creation labs, that I made. Yeah, these don't really have any purposes anymore. I think they pretty much fulfill that goal by this point, so, I don't think there's anything, like, they can do anything, but, these are pretty cool monuments, in my opinion. Really cool monuments. Yeah, pretty cool structures, in my opinion, overall. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, hold on, guys. Yeah, I think apart from the vehicle tour attractions, which will, I think I'm going to do another video about that, soon, like really soon. But overall, I think that hold on, I think we'll get to this attraction last. But yeah, let's go to the restricted zone. Like, there's actually a few like cool facilities I wanted to show you guys. Now this is like an off-road, like employees only like roads, leading to the restricted area. Now the restricted area is basically just it's basically just forest, and it's basically just forest. Like, I don't know what else I could have put in here, but I did put in a like a couple of like cool facilities, which really tie into the events of the first JW movie. But if you guys have any ideas for what I should do with all this space here, like here, and like over here, like if you have any ideas, like please let me know. It would really help out a lot. Yeah, and similarly, apart from with like the decent amount of space, like the decent amount of like empty spaces, like over here, for instance, between like the restricted zone and the rest of the park. Similarly, if you have any ideas, like any environmental storytelling I could put in here, like any decorations or maybe even some dinosaurs in the restricted zone, please let me know in the comment section down below. It really helps out a lot. Also, something I genuinely never realized when I was like building this map is that there's like these many like Jurassic World Evolution YouTubers and just Jurassic World like gaming YouTubers in general in the Jurassic franchise. But they kind of like the maps those YouTubers make are pretty humongous in my opinion. Like they're genuinely behemoth size. It's even if they don't have any mods. Uh so and then something I never realized is that how actually enormous this map was. Like it actually lagged on my brother's laptop a little. It actually lagged out his laptop for a little bit from how gigantic it is. Which is actually pretty amazing. Like this could, even though this is like vanilla based game, like no mods or anything, like I think this genuinely could rival like some of the maps those YouTubers like make. Yeah, we're almost finished with the park. Promise. Yeah, so I'm over here is like the overall like the raptor pen. Based off like the from the first Jurassic World film, the raptor pens with like with Owen Grady's raptors, aka Chris Pratt's essentially. He's played by Chris Pratt. Over here's a pen of like goats, which is like what the raptors would be eating. So yeah, nothing special over here, but yeah. Over here is kind of like a double gate for safety. I decided to mix like a I don't know. I thought I just saw someone like I thought I saw this guy or like someone else just like levitate in the air and just what in the world? Yo, I don't know what's going on with like the game. Like I mean it's probably like a glitch, just like a minor glitch, but there's like a dude like levitating for some reason while A-pose and what in the this is actually kind of freaking me out, but we're almost finished with the tour. As you can see, I'm used a mix of DFW buildings and buildings from and a mix of JP buildings to like represent like to fit the theme of like the raptor pen. Rugged, kind of like a pseudo like militaristic almost, and like research. More like a little bit of a contrast against like the franchisee type buildings of the franchisee buildings of the facilities, a few restrooms like this one. Bro, I don't know why I keep seeing like I'm not sure if you guys are able to see it, but I keep seeing like an NPC just like I don't know, like just like a pose and while levitating. I don't know if it's like a glitch or if like you guys are able to see it. I'm really not sure if you guys are able to see it, but there was that. There was. Yeah, and over here's Owen Grady's slash Chris Pratt's bungalow slash cabin, which is where he stays at in the movie. And honestly, high key, I think this looks like 10 times like no, I'm not like infinity times better than like how like Owen's house looks like in the film. Like it's kind of like a like a cottage almost, like a minor, like a small cottage, or like a shack. Like nothing wrong with it, but I think this one looks a little bit more prettier. CCTV in operation. Yeah, I know you guys. I know we're not. I know you're not able to like get a good look at the Raptor squad from here, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to get a good. I'm trying to find a good perspective of them. Which is really hard because like all the foliage and whatnot. They're kind of shy, so it's kind of hard to see them. Yeah, it's really impossible to see them from here. Yeah, it's genuinely so impossible to see them from here, yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to go into the enclosure itself to get a better look at them. Yeah, this is the reason why there's like a double gate in here. Well, let's see if I'm able to like get a good look at them from here. Nope, definitely cannot from here. We're in the raptor. We're in the raptor pen, baby. Oh, it's blue. She's eating a goat. Oh, isn't that cool? The alpha female. How cool is that? Oh yeah, this is where the goats come in. I think this one is Charlie or Delta. Which one are you?
That are perfect.
Which one even are you? Yeah, this one's Delta. Yeah, this one's Delta. This one over here, Charlie? Oh yeah, Charlie. That's That's her name. This one over here is which one are you? Echo. This one's Echo. I think Echo looks a little bit different than she does in the film. I'm really not sure. Oh, she's hunting prey. She's hunting prey somewhere. Yeah, sorry you guys weren't able to see that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's the trees. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. In this part. So let's go. Let's just go. Do a quick speed run of the some of the facilities over there. Yeah, and this is the last video. No, yeah, okay. This is the last part of the tour. Before I'll end the video here. Which are Ceratops territory, which is the last non-vehicle attraction. We'll talk about that once. We'll get to that one. I think tomorrow. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is the last one for today. Or I'll cut the video here. Yeah, there's an emergency shelter here. There's a hotel here. I think this is a restroom. Some more restrooms over there. Another hotel. Another hotel. More restrooms. Hotel. And some of the Jurassic World operations facilities. As you can see here. Girl, what are you so mad about? Holy cannoli. What are you so mad about? What's even in front of you? There's literally nothing in front of you. Yeah, I think that was that same NPC glitch. Just like a floating character. Before just like despawning immediately. Not sure if you guys saw it. No. But girl, what are you so mad about? Yeah, and here's another arrival point. Yeah, that was another glitch, I think. But yeah, that's about it for today. I'll end the video here. If you made it, if you made it to the end of the video, I highly appreciate it. Please don't, if, yeah, I highly appreciate it if you made it to the end of the video. If you haven't already, I heavily suggest that, you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bells if you haven't already, so you never miss out on a new video. And if you're generous enough, please leave a like. Please smash that like button right now. It really means a lot. And leave a comment in the comment section of like how I could further add to the Isla Nublar build, or what other games I should play in the future, etc., etc. We'll end the video here for today. And as always, stay safe, everyone, and I hope you have a good day, because you deserve it. Thanks. Thanks and thanks. Thank you so much for being so kind. Until next time, people. Stay safe.